So if you are not doing a loan signing today, it doesn't matter because guess what? You're doing an apostille, and that's not regulated by the state. Okay, that's for everyone here. Apostille is not regulated by your states. Everyone can do apostille. If you're not doing apostilles, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you are not doing e-fingerprinting, you are doing yourself a disservice. If that phone can ring at any time. Where I have my most recent video is 19 ways to make money. If you haven't seen it, you want to check it out on YouTube. 19 different ways. So true. I mean, and they're adding different things every day. Car inspections, field inspections. I mean, I just got a thing the other day. Actually, yesterday, I just talked to them today to do something with some cars for somebody. I don't want to say too much about that here because I actually had got in trouble before.
She got in trouble. She got in trouble.
The company reached out. They said, we did not ask you to advertise for us. So I'm very cautious about name dropping on my channel because of that. And this may go on YouTube. So yeah, I gotta be real careful. And they were like, we ain't asked you to do all that.
And take that down.
Yeah,
And they told her to
down.
take it down.
I had to take it down, y'all. I had to take it down. And that was one of my most popular videos too. I said, oh my God. So I hope that answers your questions, Mr. Need. It would be
thank you.
Yeah, and we do offer the loan signing training, either self-paced or in person. So you have two options there. If you decide to do any of our courses self-paced, you have our email address. So you can always we're just an email away. Hey, I need clarification on ABC. But we're pretty thorough in the way we teach. So again, your first signing or so, it would be our pleasure to assist you and stuff,
And the course that you offer for that, either one, whether it's self-paced or in person, does that prepare you for the NNA exam, or do you have to take a class with them also?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. And just to talk about the NNA exam just a little bit, because I'm sure it's going to come up in the comments, it has changed. I just recently did a video on that also. So before it was just a straight 45 question ABC kind of thing, but now it's actually a little mini course. So they have little scenarios, and it's still, you may be able to get through it, but we know for sure you will once you actually train, because some people have taken their training and then they have to come back because they still it's not clear. So I was able to pass it after 4 times. Now, y'all know I worked at the bank. Well, you may not know, but I have a banking background. So I worked at the bank before becoming a notary and at the hospital and stuff. So I'm pretty good at, documents and stuff, but it took me 4 times to pass it the first time because I just wasn't paying attention. I don't like to read.
She don't like to read.
I'm in the wrong business not to like to read. I know how to read in a couple languages, but I don't like to read. I like to watch stuff. I'm more of a visual.
And quite a few people have said that by taking our loan signing training, the NNA exam was much easier for them and they understood it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got options there. So
all right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I think we have Miss Maggie at 8:15.
Yes, Maggie asks, is LLC required for general notary work?
Angela, you want to handle that one?
I can. So you guys, an LLC is not required. And as a matter of fact, we encourage you not to spend a lot of money, with your business before you get your business going. For instance, there are some things that are important, that you get your notary supplies, that you get your Google business page up. You can always do an LLC later. An LLC is not a requirement in order to start your notary business. It's not a requirement in order to open a bank account to have an LLC. So if your county requires you to get a business license, you can open a bank account with that. You can use your name as the business until you decide you want an LLC. But don't go out spending a lot of money, because in some states an LLC can be very expensive, a couple of $100s. So it's really a business decision if you want to do that, but it's not a requirement.
And it's 800 in California. And don't let that stop you, though, from starting your business.
Right.
Because you can start it without it. And you may decide, I do a couple notarizations. You may say, I don't want to be a notary. I don't want to go to people's houses. I don't want to be worried about dogs, So anything can happen. So I always say, give yourself a few months. And then that's what I did. I doubled back. You know what? I think I want to do this. So then I start getting my LLC, EIN. And I've gotten a little slack about that because people will tell me, well, the EIN number is free. Why you tell people not to get it? I don't want you to start doing anything down that road until you're kind of sure. Yeah, the EIN is free, but then you got all these different numbers floating out there. So let's just kind of step it. We like to build over here, not just run out there and get everything you can just because you can.
And I got a point on that I haven't heard anybody say. So if you do have an LLC, you are the LLC. So you really don't even need an EIN. I do have an EIN and an LLC that I've had from previous businesses. And talking to my tax person, he's like, Angela, you are the LLC. He uses my social security number for my LLC when we do taxes. That's because I am the LLC. So I don't need to use the EIN. If I had a different S Corp or something else, then that would be different. So you just have to like make sure you do your research. Don't be spending a lot of money trying to get all these things to make so you think it looks good, but just take your time and do step by step and get what you need to start the business. And as Kim mentioned, you may want to like once you start making money, then you get add things to it as you go.
And I would recommend going ahead and get the EIN once you do decide you want to be the LLC, because even with signing companies, like I have them make and this is all going to be business decisions. So Angela does hers her way, I do mine my way, Alexis does hers her way, and you will do yours your way. But just for full disclosure, what I do though, I do have an EIN for my LLC. And when I sign up with signing companies now, I like everything to go through my business name, not in Kimberly. So it goes through my business name, which is None Better Mobile Notary. So I like to keep a full separation between me and the business. And that's what the LLC, the purpose of that in case somebody do want to come sue you, they're suing None Better because Kimmi ain't got no money, but None Better don't either really, but if they really want to come after something, now it's a separation between me and the company. So that's just what I've chosen.
You have to make sure that you tell them what type of corporation you got. You got an S Corp too.
Even when I had my regular, the S Corp is just a status with the
right.
taxes for the tax purposes. But I'm still just the LLC. But when I file my taxes, I'm under an S Corp, which is a whole nother situation. Y'all don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to get rid of it as we speak. But I'm still an LLC at the end of the day. And then everybody wants your social security number as you're signing up with all these different signing companies. So that's another reason why I like to use my EIN number. So my social is not just floating everywhere for me. And again, that's going to be a business decision. Next, we have Melisa with apostille and estate planning.
So we covered apostille already. I don't know if you all want to add it to that. But
yeah, so if you had an additional question about apostilles, put that in there for me because I know you were here on time. With the estate planning, that will fall under the general notary category. And that's just knowing how to properly execute those. I did just release about 2 months ago now an estate/trust package course, which is specifically for those people that want to work in the nursing homes with a lot of it with estate planning, with the trust packages and estate. It covers power of attorneys. It covers all of that. So that is an excellent course that you might want to look at to really be an expert and a pro at estate documents, so you can know some of the lingo. What's a testator?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was looking on the website. I'm so sorry.
I was
looking I was looking on the website and I couldn't find I found the apostille course, but I couldn't find anything on estate planning, and that's something that I was really, really interested in.
Yeah, it's a great course too. Before we go any further too, and I didn't want to cut you off, don't buy anything just yet, guys. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. So for everyone that was here live tonight, this may be recorded. It is being recorded rather, but it may go on YouTube, but we're not offering this discount code on YouTube. This is just for you here tonight, those who are in person. So we're going to give you a coupon code of SUMMER, SUMMER, and that's going to be for 70% off any of the self-paced courses, even the bundles. A full 70% off, and the coupon code is SUMMER if it was something that you were interested in, okay? And that's for the self-paced courses. SUMMER. Oh, you're welcome. Did you have any other questions while we have you, Melisa?
No, that was it. I'm just glad to be here and finally be able to converse with you ladies.
Oh, welcome. Well, it's been
Glad
our
to have you.
pleasure. Yes. And for all details on all the courses, you can always check it out at the website. They're very detailed in the description. Okay.